Describing the removal of fuel subsidy as a war against the poor, the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) says Nigeria is the only country in the world exhibiting the highest form of wickedness against her citizens. President of NLC, Joe Ajaero, who spoke at the NLC National Symposium tagged Nigeria Economy and the Crisis of Survival, robbing the poor to pay the rich, accused the federal government of further enriching state governors with the palliatives, which was supposedly meant to cushion the adverse effect of the subsidy removal. Clearview News' Imefonokon was there and now tells us more.
Solidarity forever.
The NLC president, Joe Ajaero, while citing an instance that governors were in the habit of converting whatever was meant for the poor masses and workers for their personal use and benefit, explained that the palliatives which the federal government plans for a state was barely enough to adequately cater for just one local government area in a state.
The subsidy, so-called subsidy removal, they said it was by market forces. And they didn't have time to prepare a palliative for us. The first one came, 500 and something. The next one came, market forces, 600 and something. And we met with the government, and they promised to do something to conclude action within 8 weeks. Today is almost 12 weeks. Nothing has happened, comrades.
On the proposed military action against the coupists in Niger Republic, NLC President advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to concentrate on stopping the illegality in Nigeria before the coup plotters who overthrown their democratically elected governments in Niger Republic and Gabon.
Nigerian government should concentrate on the illegalities, on the level of fascism being practiced in Nigeria than talking about the coup and removal of democratically elected government in Gabon and Niger Republic, when they are removing democratically elected people in Nigeria internally. So I think we should check ourselves, check the level of attack on the poor, on trade unionists and the masses.
Meanwhile, the Senate Committee Chairman on Employment, Labor and Productivity, Senator Dikit Blank, has assured the NLC that its calmness in addressing workers' interests will not be taken for granted.
The federal government has assured that all loopholes associated with the smooth delivery of petroleum products in the economy will be addressed without delay, and be rest assured that the union's calmness will not be taken for granted.
Human rights lawyer Femi Falana and other keynote speakers at the event said the high level of poverty in the continent is responsible for the wave of coup in Africa.
Nigeria has a GDP of 4,900 now as of 2020. While Gabon, the per capita is $14,000. But while poverty rate, while 40.1% of Nigerians live below poverty level, in Gabon is 33%. That's why you had the coup.
The reality today is that an average worker, let's say of anything, if you use the civil service, below level 8, the total take-home pay, if you really work it out, is unable to meet transport costs of going to work 5 days a week.
According to the Bureau of Statistics, 133 million Nigerians were multidimensionally poor before the subsidy removal, and the number have dramatically increased after the subsidy removal. Imefonokon reporting for Clearview News.